parking management is done far better by a computer algorithm than by a human. And especially in property management, end up making innocent mistakes that result in a rather significant loss of revenue over time. So if somebody is moving in and they've got a second vehicle and they've already executed their lease agreement, and their lease agreement included maybe one parking stall, but then now they got this second car and they let the property manager know, oh, well, what about our second vehicle? And the property manager maybe begins to write up that lease, and she tells them, oh, well, you can park in stall 56. 56 isn't available, or is available right now. But then maybe a fire alarm goes off right at that time, just as she's about to begin executing that lease. And the whole building empties out, everybody comes back in, she's got another 80 things on her plate, and as soon as she gets back in, she starts dealing with the flood remediation that's occurring on the 3rd floor from the popped pipe, and she never writes that lease. That person starts parking in stall 56. That happens for maybe 6 months, 9 months, a year. Eventually, maybe, and there isn't even a good chance of this, between the landlord and the site management and the property management, they figure out that the 56 is not leased, or it doesn't appear to be leased. And so then they lease it to somebody. And so now you've got somebody that was informally leased that stall, and you've got somebody that was formally leased the stall, and one of them tows the other one. And the resultant experience is poor customer service and a very high cost that ends up getting worn either by a tenant that was legitimately told they could park there, in which case you're likely going to lose that tenant, or by the landlord. And the cost of a tow out and a tow back and the resultant negative customer experience, even if you tow somebody back, they still didn't have their car that morning. They missed their meetings, they didn't get to work, whatever happened. So solving that problem and also increasing revenue is what iStall does. It's because if in that initial experience in stall 56, if that site manager was able to say, you know what, just go to iStall.ca and click on stall 56 and click register. Now, the number of things that she needs to do has dropped from 80 to 79. That person began paying for that parking lease right away at the beginning, and there wasn't a possibility that a second person could possibly have been leased that stall, because the computer algorithm is so simple. If it is leased, it is not available. If it is available for lease, it ought to be empty. And so it solves so many problems, both from a patrol perspective as well from a revenue management perspective.